Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm coming to you from down under today, and it's Thursday. It's Keeping It Simple Sometimes Day, and that's what we're doing it today. This is the layout that I've chosen to make, and it's very simple to put together. Looks effective, looks like there's a lot going on, but it's really quite simple. So first of all, I've gone along and I've chosen some cutouts from cut apart papers that I've got lying around. This is a photo of myself with my three girls and my son-in-law, and I've just chosen a mix of colours that match the colours in the photo. And they aren't from the same brand, they're from all different types of brands, and that's the beauty of keeping it simple. You don't have to worry about having a whole lot of brand names together that are the same, or you can, but as long as you use the colours from your photos, that's what helps you get it coming together nicely. Alright, so as always, I cut down my papers to suit the size that I need, and the yellow is going to be my background today. And this is actually a really nice piece of paper, and I've had it for a while, so I thought I'd just put it to use. The orange is going to become my frame, but it's also going to become a part of the layout. So I'm gutting this one here, and normally I do a 1-inch frame, but for this one I've done a 3/4 inch frame at the top and the 1 inch on the sides because I wanted to use the length in this one. So I'm only cutting out half this panel. Now, these papers are really effective if you can find ones that have these squares on it. Otherwise, you can cut yourselves squares that are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. These papers, there's so many of them. I've got these ones with the starbursts, I've got ones with animals, I've got ones with colour arrangements, coffee cups. There's a whole lot out there. So if you've got them sitting in your stash, this is a great layout to do. It does all the work for you. So I'm just going to loosely line these up. I'm not by any means an accurate pull the ruler out every single time scrapper. I do it by eye and I trim it down to what I need it. And as you can see, that's fit nicely into that layout. Now, this comes together really easily, and it's a grid pattern, and grid patterns are always nice and effective. So here's where you get to see that I make a mistake, and I tried to trim that down, and because the paper's thin, it caught in the runner. So I've now decided I've changed it up, and because I've got so much of this scrap paper just sitting aside, I'm just going to layer it up at different angles from each other, and you can see that I'm building it up. I've got that orange leftover piece there, and I'm putting that also underneath to build a 4-part to my mounting of the photo. So that adds interest, but it's really easy and it uses up your scraps. And it doesn't have to be straight because it is meant to be haphazard. Alright, wanting a title? Those cut apart sheets that you have lots of words and phrases. Perfect title, no effort, put it together. It slams into the layout, and there's a nice and easy, simple way to build up an effective eye part for your layout. This photo was of us out at Windsor. We were out at the dessert shop out there. It's amazing, and they have it set up like the Friends Central Perks Cafe, and you get to sit and have your photo, and it's very lovely and it's great fun. But I like going out there because that's where I can get my candy corn from. And I unfortunately have a sweet tooth for candy corn, and in Australia it costs an arm and a leg. So when I'm overseas later this year, I'm hoping that I'll be able to pick it up a lot cheaper than what we do over here in Australia. It is a favourite of mine. Alright, now that's top 5 I keep fiddling with throughout this layout. You would have seen that I've cut out extras of those squares and popped it up because I like dimension. These sticker coordinating sheets, this one's from Simple Stories, they are brilliant for making your layouts look very effective, but they're so simple. You just lay them down. All the work's done for you. I don't often use them, but when I do, they coordinate by colour. So as you can see, I'm looking through the sheet and I'm choosing the oranges and the yellows to match my papers. That one there says Chill because that's what we call my youngest. Her name's Lily and we call her Chill. So that's why I put that one there. Over here, I've put in the third one that says Smile and Happy. So I put in the little smiley face and the flower to build that cluster. The little sunglasses have got the black in it, and that's important because in the photo, there's the mixture and combination of the orange and the blacks, so you can see that that balances out. So I've gone and chosen the black and white flowers as well, and that helps bring the balance of black and white into the photo with the oranges. I finally decided that I'm just going to take that top 5 off there and use it like a tab on the photo. That top right hand corner is a bit bare, so I'm going to cut a simple easy banner with the leftover pieces of paper. As you can see, this comes together so easily. You've basically done 5 pieces of paper cut. That's all you've done to get this paper and this layout to come together. Using a white pen, you just add some faux stitching around the title card. That just gives it a little bit of detail and a little bit of an edge. And then I've also gone back with a white pen, and the 3 that I've popped up, oh actually not the 3 that I popped up, but the 3 orange suns, just to make them stand out. And you can see how quick and easy that is, but how effective it makes the layout. Nice and easy, simple, keeping it simple. Now to finish it off with a little border, I'm just drawing a messy line around the outside. I'm not even using a ruler, I'm just freehanding it, and that's how easy and simple it is. And it's nice and quick, as you can see, but it finishes the page off nicely, and it just ties the black from the photos in with the colours of the layout. And so there, that's how that finishes off. Don't forget to always journal where and when, at least that much on your layouts. And of course, it's not a layout by Kathy Loves to Scrap without the Nouveaux, so I'm adding in the Nouveaux. I'm using them up the top here like an enamel dot, and to do that you just put them down nice and thick, and then you wait for a second for them to settle, and then you flick underneath, and when you flick underneath the card they will flatten out like an enamel dot, and it's a cheap easy way of getting enamel dots onto your page. I'm now using the Nouveaux to create my 3 dot pattern, but also to set up that visual triangle so that your eye roams around the page. Very simple, very effective, easy to put together, as you can see. And there are the Nouveau drops. These ones, I'm just going to let them dry as they are, and they'll look like brads. So I have put together, with the help of these stickers, a very simple, a very quick, and a very clean layout. And you can see it doesn't matter that the layering under the photo is not straight or not together, because it adds to the elements of the page. So that's it. That's the layout tonight. Thanks for joining for another Thursday. This is it right now. Here it is, a simple layout. Have a look at all these simple features that made this come together quick and easy. I look forward to sharing next week another quick and simple, keep it simple sometimes layout, and I thank you for joining me again this week. I hope that you got something out of this, and I hope that you can get out there scrapping and keeping it simple sometimes. I'm Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm scrapping with you from down under. If you like something, don't forget to give me a like. It lets YouTube know that you like what I'm doing. And if you haven't already, give me a subscribe. It costs you nothing. I'm always there to return your comments. Just give me a day or two. And remember, you can follow me on Instagram. After all, that's where all my layouts end up, and you can follow me and see what I do other than the videos. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Happy scrapping till next time.